Welcome to Story Stones with Kate. I'll show you 2 ways to make story stones, and at the end, I'll tell you a story. The materials needed are stones, acrylic paint, a fine tip permanent marker, a small tip paintbrush, and a pencil is optional. You can purchase stones at the dollar store, or you can go down to your local beach and have a look. Plenty of stones there for you to choose. I'm sure you already know this, but children are natural stone collectors. To begin, you have the option, if you'd like, to draw your image on the stone first with pencil before adding paint, or just go right ahead and start painting. There's no end to what you could put on your story stone. Pictures of plants, animals, symbols, anything. They could be as simple or as detailed as you would like. I'm painting a sunflower on this stone, and I use white paint as my base before I add the other colors. If you don't have paint, another option is to draw your image directly on the stone using the fine tip permanent marker. These markers are great for young children to use to draw their own pictures on their story stones as well. While I'm painting, I like to tell you a little bit more about story stones and why they are so important. Storytelling has been around for as long as anyone can remember. Stories help children understand their world. You can share life lessons, cultural teachings, belief, and values through storytelling. Storytelling promotes listening skills, and it invites everyone to use their imagination and express their thoughts. Each one of the story stones is a storytelling prompt. The pictures can be used to tell the story. They're wonderful at creating collaborative stories that you could tell together. Here are some ideas that you could use to get started on storytelling. Although this is a child-led activity, they will need an adult's help. Asking questions and giving them time to think. Stories are really hard to come up with straight away. It's a skill that will happen over time. What else is great about story stones is that they're a loose part. A loose part means there's no predetermined way on how to play with story stones. So go ahead, use these stones in whatever way that makes sense to you and your child. Once the paint is dried, you can go ahead and use your permanent fine tip marker to give your images an outline. It really makes the picture pop. Acrylic paint or permanent marker. There's no right or wrong way to make a story stone. I'm going to tell a story using this story outline and choosing one stone at a time from the bag. Once upon a time, there was a red canoe. The red canoe sailed across the water to get to the forest, the magical forest. The problem at the magical forest was there was a forest fire. The fire was going to burn the owl's home in the tree. The only way to stop the fire was a rainstorm with thunder and lightning. But the only way to get a rainstorm was to find the fish. The fish could bring the rainstorm, but instead he brought an egg. But that was okay because inside that egg there was a butterfly whose wings could flap to blow away the fire. The most valuable part of storytelling is the connection fostered between the teller and the listener. Every stone is an opportunity. I can't wait to hear your stories.